Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful day outside. It's a swimming day. I'm going, oh, well, now I've undressed myself almost. Oh, goodness. I had myself tidy too. Or sort of, you know, how you can get. Oh, goodness. I'm Boundy, psychic medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. It's just been one of those mornings. An early wake up by a cat call and etc. There's stuff that happens in life, isn't there? I want you to connect to your guiding spirits so that we can get into the cards and see what the heck the clarity call is for us today, or the guidance or the messages that we've got in the cards. So let's go over to those because it is the purpose we're here for. Hang on, there we go. Now, gorgeous cards, gorgeous spread. I mean, every time they come out, I think, it's gorgeous. It's lovely to be able to have this way of connecting in with spirit. If you don't feel like you get that direct messaging, direct to your brain, your mind, your hearing, or your whatever senses that are the clairaudience, sentience, and etc., this is a fantastic way to know that spirit is connecting with you, is by using these types of tools. So I think they're gorgeous. The Ciro Marchetti's Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck is the one that I'm using, and it's not quite in view because I must have moved the table. There we go. So there it is, Gilded Reverie Lenormand. Now we've got the scythe in the home space. We have the sun as the main theme for the day, and it's the labyrinth in the workspace today. So let's have a look at our wisdom as well. And that's a beautiful card. I love the colours in this one. Those fresh greens and really brings in Mother Nature and the animal kingdom in this wisdom from the owl. Don't let anyone rustle your feathers. So that's especially from the energy that we had yesterday of the anchor and keeping that calmness about us as we were moving through our day. I certainly had to let that one work through, as I sometimes remembered. Yes, ground yourself and put that anchor in. So here we've got don't let anyone rustle your feathers. A continuity, don't you think? It's rather gorgeous. And with that gorgeous card, beautiful owl. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, let's get moving over to the comments. And good morning, Keza. And she's saying good morning, Ros and all. So thank you for that, Keza. Lovely to have you here. And Fiona, good morning, Ros girly, and all around the globe. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And I'm sure that you'll very shortly have those numbers for us. You've started a trend for yourself there, a job almost. Let me zoom into the cards now. I think the Instagram peoples have had a good look at those now. I know it doesn't always fit in with how the zooming in goes. So there we have the card numbers 10, 31, 43. So I can already see that's 5, 9, 12 comes into a 3. That's if my maths is correct. Okay. Now, here we have it. And Kay is just saying good morning, Ros, and all as well, with those beautiful rainbow of hearts. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, our main theme with that sunshine, absolutely beautiful energy that we're going to have in our day today. I love the way this old-fashioned sundial brings that sense of a smile into our day as well. Any time that we are feeling a little bit blue, bring that smile to the face, because you can't have frowns, you can't have worry, it's just not physically possible while you smile. Even if you just bring, the fake it till you make it type of smile, but you just think of a really beautiful thought, one of those happy moments. It only has to take a second to bring a smile to your face, and it really lets go of all the other energies, because you're putting that energy through this smile into that loving heart space. And well, that's the type of thought you could have, should have, do have. Put that intention into your day, because we are coming up to a very heavy season of the love for all and good wishes for all men on earth, and etc., which is, it should be every day anyway. that beautiful energy of the sunshine, it really is life-giving, and bringing in our, bringing the light to the shadows. We don't have shadows unless we have the light. It's all of that combination of what is the balance of energies in our life. But we do have a predominance of that masculine sunshine, getting things done because we've got full light to see it. All of that sort of thing that we can bring into our day-to-day with the sun. Isn't it nice to breathe with that sun shining? Right, now here we go. We've got, it's a new face that I don't think I've seen before. Anna DeCono. Good morning to you. Lovely to have you here, and thank you for coming. And here we have Fiona has put the numbers together, so there we go. Even our day number, the 2024 is a 3 number, so a double whammy. Something angelic happening there with the 3-day number and the 3 from the cards. Yay! Thank you. And all those rainbow of hearts as well. Thank you. Good morning to you, Lynette. Lovely to have you here this morning as well. And we do have Michaela. Morning, lovely. Doesn't matter that you don't have the avatar, just for some reason's erratic with you. Doesn't matter. And you're awaiting a call from Centrelink. It's taken forever. Oh, I do know that feeling. Absolutely know that feeling. It can be a long wait with not the most pleasant of music too, I might add. Well, here we go with our scythe. I'm just going to move it over so that those in the Instagram space can see that more closely as well. I'm hoping that works. And there we go. So your call was meant to be at 7:30. Yes, I understand that too. Yeah. Right. Harvesting. Bringing in the results, the rewards, the effort that we've put into our sowing the seed and telling the soil type of thing. This is the type of story it is. It's and also keeping that knife cutting edge as a very strong edge, sharp edge, so that anything that we're doing, that even in the kitchen, this is in the home space, remember. So even in the kitchen, I'm just going to put it back to the central position. Instagram's had enough time. Even in the kitchen, when you're using a knife, make sure they are super blunt. Funny thing, I was actually watching one of those little reels or shorts. It was a chef going through the importance of keeping a sharp knife and how to sharpen your knives. It was very interesting. I've known it from when I used to watch Dad sharpening the knives as a kid, just before we would, he'd definitely make sure they were really sharp when we were butchering the sheep. So I'd be watching him sharpen the knife, the spit on the old stone, and graduating it till it got to the really fine tooth stone to sharpen the edge. It was really good to watch. It's being involved in making sure that every step of what you do in your home space is going to be honed well and sharply. So it's getting to the point and really making those steps easier by having the tools sharpened. So having your sense and awareness of what's going on in your home space, that if you're organising things logistically because of this time of year most especially, that you really are communicating well what you're wanting. Have the words to the point without any bullshit, and getting things done. And it's almost, in a home space, you've set what you have as your rules of family, that you are standing by what is. And sometimes you need to be flexible, but you've set the foundation for this so that what you're doing is going to be honed even more as we come into and under pressure from this time of year. It is a pressure. There is stress. A lot of it's good. Some of it's not quite so good. But we are bringing in what we have we're reaping what we have sown is the word I'm thinking. So gather and get things organised so that all things can be gathered, and the richness of what we've created in our families, bringing it together. So that's what I'm feeling. Allow that is the sunshine to complete the ripening of that as well, because the grain still needs to possibly have just that little edge. And I think a lot of people here, Southern Hemisphere, it is the crop season, and a lot of it has been wrapped already, as far as the paddocks, the large farming and stuff. But you're knowing what I mean. So bring it all in and gather together so that the sun can really shine on what is your day-to-day in whatever you're organising in your home space. Okay, now to the other comments. I know I've got some more here, and and Michaela, you're starting to think that it won't happen time to harvest. Oh yes, it will, in whatever way it will. And that's why your avatar should show when you're on mytimetv.live. But anyway, that's the way the technology goes sometimes. We sometimes have your face there and we sometimes don't. Your dad had a special knife sharpener as well? Yeah, I can remember mine. It was just the block that was a sandstone or whatever they called it, specifically for sharpening knives, of course. And I can remember him even doing his little pocket knife, because as a farmer you always have to have a knife with you, just in case you needed to. Mostly it was cut the strings on the hay bales as we were taking them out to the cows in the paddock or the sheep. So that's how I remember using mine, because I had my own pocket knife too when it was my job to go out with the ute and put the hay out. So anyway, here we go. We're at now the work end, and that swings into it, doesn't it? We've got the labyrinth. He used to use it with great pride before carving the Sunday roast. Oh, yes. Yes. There was that too. Certainly the kitchen knives came into that swing. Absolutely. So I find it intriguing that there's the stories that come together, isn't it? Just from a scythe being in the home space. It's lovely, isn't it? And definitely the roast or the Christmas and special occasions. And it was a special knife too. I remember that. As far as the carving the Christmas roast, we always had a special knife. And 21st birthday cakes and all that sort of stuff. Definitely. Right, labyrinth. Here we get into it. We didn't get the dead end yet. But here we are in the workspace, and there is other people in this labyrinth. So you're not alone. Know that if there's anything that seems to be confusing today because you've gone up the wrong pathway, just retrace, go to what is the next choice, feel instinctively what is your pathway, because we all do have that individual path that we're treading, okay? And these people here that's depicted, this one here is just looking over the full expanse. So feeling comfortable, she's got to the centre and able to rest. These others are still on their paths. We're each at a different stage of what our journey is. No person is in exactly the same place and space as you are, as I am. So even though there is that concentrated look forward, it is our path and what we need to be following, our intention, keeping it focused forward in whatever way we need to. But there are other times where we can look around and just take our time a bit. It's not a race. It isn't a competition. It is just being who you are in each of these spaces or places, wherever you are in the labyrinth of your work. Be the best at what you're doing. If you need to ask for some guidance, you can. There's others around. So you don't need to feel alone in what you're doing. Have self-confidence in your own abilities and what resources you have within you, and the other resources nearby can be tapped into if necessary. That's the message that I'm getting. When you feel that lovely euphoric time of, I've got there, now it's time to rest, you've got the beautiful natural realm of the birds coming in to sing beautiful songs. There could be other creatures around and about in here if that's what you want to be within, a presence of other nature loving creatures, things. It's all of what you want when you rest. What are your goals? What is your intention in completing a project or something like that? Because remember, this is the workspace, but it's also encouraging us to be who you are on what your path is. It's very much the individual, but we are in teams. Okay, so, and I'll just wing that across to there for the Instagram people, just to have a closer look. And yes, I can see that. Yeah, big celebration with what's coming ahead, isn't it? And our big dinners and lunches and stuff. And Kay, you're on the grieving path yet again, looking for sunshine today. Well, grieving, it takes its own time. Allow it to run through in whatever way it needs to walk through, run through. However you need to, it's not completion. It's loving that are the memories, because it doesn't, it's hard to explain, isn't it? Because you're feeling what you're feeling. Allow that feeling to continue through in whatever way it needs to, and allow it to also get easier, because the memories, happy memories, sad memories, all it is comes from that place of special love, and you know that you've had it. Is why it's hurting so much and taking so long, what seems to feel so long. Allow the time to progress, because before too long it'll seem like it was only an instant ago, but so long ago, and the hurt lessens. I do feel for you, Kay. Love to you. The sunshine is there. It is. Good morning from Sarah as well. Lovely to have you aboard today as well. Okay, now I think the Instagram buddies have had long enough there. Let's go back a little. Whoops, I went too far. Just go centered there. And there is our full layout in full view again. Okay, it is all part of loving someone, isn't it? Grief at any point. It does show how much and how deeply we have loved. And then again, there is no measure. It's not the necessity to measure it either. Just allow. Okay. So just as a quick wrap up, the sun really is shining. Allow that energy of the Ra, of what is the natural realm that we're living in, to warm through you today, and shine a light on what you're doing in your home space as well as your workspace. They are all connected, but the link today is going to be the sun, and that smiling, that memories, it's the right time for everything as the sun shines. We are bringing in whatever we have sown and bringing it together for gatherings, and also in our workspace. That is our colleagues and other influences in work coming together as well. Even though we are on our own pathway, it is with others that we are joining together in living this life as ourselves within our humanity, within what is our global world, because absolutely every little aspect affects another in some way or other. Okay. So thank you. And Keza, thank you, and have an amazing day to everyone. Thank you, beautiful woman with that. I love that. The silver, the gold hearts, and 4 hours. I love the hours. Thank you. And part of love, and they will know somehow, Kay. Absolutely. We do not complete our lives just on death. We continue. That is my belief. So he's around you. Send love to Kate. Yes. Thank you. Lovely. Thank you. And also from Kay, thanks, Ros. I miss my beautiful son so much, but still have sunshine in my other children and grandchildren. Absolutely. But you don't have to stop the loving. You're not going to. It's that is the love that continues onward, isn't it? In all things. Thank you, lovely Ros. Nothing from Centrelink. Oh, it may happen. Oh, who knows? Yeah, beautiful emojis. Thank you so much. And Sarah, yes, you'll need to watch the replay. Wishing everyone a blessed beautiful, blessed day of love and sunshine, and some extra special love for Kay. Thank you for that one, Sarah, and especially that sunshine. Isn't it auspicious as far as we've got the sun as our central theme today? I went and pressed that again. Thank you, Ros Gurley. Have a fab day, and all around the globe, have a good evening to those who are watching from the other side of the world. Thank you, Fiona. Lovely to have that beautiful blessing and those gorgeous hearts as well. And Michaela, absolutely, he is part of your heart. And Kay, thank you thanks everyone from Kay. Thank you for being here. It's lovely to see you. Sometimes it can be very hard. Blessings to each and every one of you as we get closer and closer to Christmas. I mean, it is now under the week. Whatever you're doing today, it is the today that matters the most. We are living in the present moment. Be aware and open to whatever Spirit has for you as the messages that flow in, as the experiences that you go through and move through. Find the blessings in each and every moment, that way that you are being the best that you can be, and you know that you are gathering what is more needed into your heart right now. So take it in. Drink it like the sun rays that are going to shine today. Even if you're in your cloudy, snowy part of the world, the sun is always there. We know that. It's just an atmosphere between the sun and us. Absorb those rays. Absorb the energy. Be that pure and unconditional love that you want to be for yourself first, and then spread that out and around the world. Wouldn't we see more peace? Thank you for being here, and I'll move on with saying be the best you and namaste. We'll see you tomorrow.